hugs and cookies after. Your skin deserves a treat, dear. The ladies are so sweet, dear.
Virgin Valley Artists Association welcomes you to the Art Box, recorded in our beautiful Mesquite, Nevada, and sponsored by the Virgin Valley Artists Association. Our association has something for everyone of all ages. Come and get creative with us at 15 West Mesquite Boulevard, or find us online at mesquitefineartcenter.com or on Facebook as Mesquite Fine Arts Center, also on Facebook, The Art Box.
Hi, Steve. How are you doing?
Great, Linda. How about you?
I'm fine. We had a great rainy day today, and we're here at Virgin Valley Theater Group interviewing some of the characters in Hallelujah Girls.
Hallelujah, girls.
Amen.
I'm Renee McFarland. This is my second play and in my life. My character is Nita Mooney. All of us kind of grew up together in this little tiny town in Georgia, in southern Georgia. We've all known each other a real long time. My character has a deadbeat son, adult son, who's like 27, who really drags me down. My escapism is through romance novels. So I love romance novels, read a lot, and share a lot during the play.
TMI.
My name is Kathy Bartley, and I play Carlene Hart. My character has killed off, well, 3 of her husbands have passed away.
You did not kill them off.
I didn't. And so she's just looking for love at the prompting of these guys here.
Mm-hmm.
So there it is.
And she does nails.
I do the nails. I'm the manicurist in the play. So, and
you come around, but she starts very sarcastic and a little doesn't believe in it. You know, it's like we're done. We're set.
I'm a cynic. I'm a cynic.
You're a
Yes,
cynic?
that's exactly the word. I'm Kathy Petrus, and I play Sugar Lee Tompkins. And we grew up together, and life is just going along. And you know, I had a heartbreak early on, and it's colored the rest of my life. And when our friend Vonda Joyce passes away suddenly, it's like I said, it's a slap me up in the face wake up call. And the theme of the play is it's not too late to become the person you were meant to be.
Oh, I love that theme.
It is. Mm-hmm. And for women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, as long as you have breath, you have time. And there are opportunities. And so between crazy Georgia hijinks, and there's always one. In Bonnie Sutherland. It's still possible.
I'm Diana McKinney, and I get to play the fabulous Bunny Sutherland, who is
Oh, she's an awesome villain. Oh my God.
Also, I've grown up in this little town, but I have of means. I feel like I'm a little bit better. Actually, I feel like I'm a whole lot better than everybody else.
The entitled one.
Yes, we have the Sutherland Museum and Aquatic Park and
Azalea Maze.
So I had a thing for Sugar Lee since we were in kindergarten. You'll have to come to find out what happened in kindergarten between Sugar Lee and Bunny. Because, I've not been happy with her since then. And from then on, I've tried to make her life about as miserable as I possibly could.
And she succeeded.
Yes.
But I don't let her.
Well, we'll see.
You do keep trying.
Yeah. But she's been a wonderful part. As we talked a little bit earlier, some of us are brand new to the theater. Some of us have best friend in second grade, spent the whole summer in the basement doing plays and singing songs and then making their parents listen to them when they got home from work. Bless my parents, every night I'm going back into my Georgia accent.
Oh my gosh, there you go.
There you go. Every night they'd be out in the backyard listening to my friend Georgia and I do our plays. That we did. So I've been doing this a really long time in Montana and Alaska, and then of course now here in good old Mesquite.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was my first part in a children's theater. I was a dress.
Ooh.
In a basket, laundry basket. It was a simple Simon. And then the next year, I was Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz because I could sing. So over the many years, just in between life, because you have your regular life, did plays and mostly musicals. Also sang with a 14-piece big band back east for 9 years, and I do commercials, and almost retired now, but every once in a while. But it's so fun. People they have it in them. And I think one of the reasons you were asking why, one of the reasons you may be looking to do theater or art or sculpting is that you have the time. And our little community is so welcoming, inclusive. You come and say, I've never done anything. Sure, come on. I'm a choir director at the Methodist Church. And people always say, do you have to audition? It's like, no, you just come and be part of the camaraderie. And there are places where you can't do that. And this is a very special place, I think.
That's what I always like about the shows I've done anywhere. But here is all of a sudden the first couple weeks in rehearsal, you're kind of feeling your way out and not really sure. And then you become family.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, what's wrong? Or, oh, you're throwing, or how are your kids?
We have plenty of that. Yeah.
Is your husband feeling okay? And,
Mhm.
and you get to be family, and then you're family from
From then on. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, one of you just started acting since you came to Mesquite, correct?
That's correct.
Both of us.
Both of us.
Both of
yeah.
you.
Uh-huh.
Well, tell me a little bit about that. What got you into acting here?
Well, so when I moved here in 2018, and I knew absolutely no one. And I was also going to be turning 60 that year. And so I thought, well, I'm going to do something completely out of my comfort zone, completely different, out of character, and I'll just go be a character and see what happens. I'll just give it a shot. See if they want me, I'll audition. If they do, great. If they don't, no big deal. And I got a part, and it was a lot of fun. So I thought, ooh, this could be something. I've just kind of kept on going. So
And
this is
she's
my
amazing.
fifth place. This is my fifth.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
And I
Yes.
also moved here in 2018, retired December 2017, and I did not jump into the theater right away. I jumped into other volunteer activities with the Showgirls and the Women's Center, and I do teach aerobics at the Rec Center and at Mesquite Fitness. I really believe when you're retired, it's the chance to do things that you didn't have the time to do when you're working, because work gets in the way of life. So I was attending a play, and somebody forgot their lines on stage, said, I got nothing, and I'm like, whoa, lightning didn't strike her down, she didn't fall through the floor, she's still alive. Play went on. I thought, I'm gonna try that. So I auditioned and got a part, and then I auditioned for this one, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
you're
brought
so
up
fun.
You brought up a good point, because I'm amazed at the way you memorize lines. I could never do that. And
Yes,
I
you
have
could.
great
Yes, you
respect.
could.
Yes, you
could.
can, but
Yeah, you
it
can.
seems to be
It's a
getting
lot of
harder.
work.
It is hard.
It's
It
hard.
takes time. You have to
I'm
put the time
sure.
into it. But it's
Oh
like
my
anything. If you put the time in, you reap the rewards. If you don't put the time in, you don't reap the rewards. So it's just like anything.
Bill, yay,
Bill.
you joined us.
Yay, Bill.
Porter Pageant.
Howdy.
Bill, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about your character?
Oh, you mean there's male characters in this?
Yeah,
there's two of us.
There's two of them.
Well, I play Porter Pageant, postal worker.
Mhm.
I am basically a mama's boy. Was very close to my mother, never been married. And so mama was always there and I always took care of her and still take care of her.
Mhm.
But I had a near-death experience on the job. And so I decided that I was in search of someone who I wanted to share my life with. It just happened to be these wonderful women hanging out at this old church, Play-Doh salon, and naturally I deliver mail to that facility. And so I became interested in one particular one.
Ah.
Carlene.
Black Widow of Eden Falls.
No,
The Black Widow.
Oh, the black. Oh, okay,
Yes.
that's right.
But he had a near-death experience, and
So
he's not
he's-
really so upset about the thought of maybe dying. So he thought he'd.
Yeah,
he'd
I
hurt
said I might as well enjoy life. Give it a try. I mean,
Yeah,
put
Oh.
it to the test.
and he's big and funny and
Oh, yeah.
laughs.
He has
Oh,
a
yeah.
laugh
Laughs
that
and
on
sings.
stage.
Really?
You can't resist his
Does
laugh.
Yeah,
extremely
Tai
funny.
Chi.
I
And the Tai
enjoy my jokes and just carrying on as a character. I mean, that's the role of
You're a great
of
character.
a good mailman, and a lot of people.
You always
dogs
deliver.
chasing, and stuff. And so, I mean, you got to do something with dealing with packages and letters all day. So you have to have a sense of humor. So, and so in a nutshell, that's Porter Paget.
And I didn't know. Have you done theater for a long time?
Yes. Well, yeah. Probably. I thought about this the other day, probably last month. It's like, why did I get involved in this? I was in the military, and so I used to, in order to be prepared for military briefings that I would have to do as a military leader, I decided to get over the stage fright. I mean, I was terrible, nervous kind of deal. So I started off in the military, January and February, Black History Month time frame. And so I got asked to do something like I Have a Dream, Martin Luther King's speech during a program. And so that's kind of how I got kind of involved in that. I was involved in church for years, singing. And
I know you from singing.
Kind of deals. And then naturally at Easter time or Christmas, you have these little plays as a kid. So that's kind of how I got involved as a young person. As I got older, I needed to do it. Did one TV spot. I had a job where I was the equal opportunity officer. And so we were having a Black History program. So to promote it, I went on Armed Forces Radio Network TV and did an ad along with my boss. And so they asked us different questions about affirmative action, equal opportunity, and so we threw the deal in about our program coming up, and done a lot of different plays at Christmas. I mean, I played a traveling gypsy, a wise man, a homeless guy at Easter time. So yeah, a variety of different plays.
Bill talking about it's being stage fright. I think we all get it, even though those of us who've been doing it for ever and ever, you just right before you step out, no matter whatever play I've done, right before you step out, there's that. What do I say? What's the first thing I say? I forgot what I say.
Yeah.
And as I said it before, is we're a family too, so you've got somebody there helping you. It's like, I forgot what I was supposed to say here, and they go, "You're supposed to say okay," and away we go. So it's a team as well as a family.
Yeah.
So I think everybody, no matter how seasoned you are, gets that stage fright, but it wears out.
You get through it.
Yeah, and you've got people with you that are there to pick you up and carry on if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's a lot of romance in this play, but what is the storyline and how does that tie in with the title, Hallelujah Girls?
I decide to make my dream come true. And so I buy this old, dilapidated, rundown, abandoned church.
Okay.
And I turn it into a day spa so that women can come in and they can shed their worries, they can refocus their lives, and then walk out feeling like they're on top of the world. It's over a period. Every scene, there are 6 scenes, 3 in Act 1, 3 in Act 2, and it goes through the year from July 3rd to July 3rd of the next year, and see how the progression of people trying to fix their lives. We meet every week on Fridays. I mean, I run my business, but then on Fridays, all my girlfriends come and we work on fixing our lives while we still got the time to do it. And during, not going to tell you everything, but during that year, hi sweetie, our lives change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we have some more people joining us. Are you in the play as well?
Yes.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about your character?
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, she really is adorable, just like
Your
you.
name?
My name's Crystal Hart,
Okay.
and I was a music teacher.
That's
and
her
I
character.
love to sing
Yes, she does.
Christmas carols made up with my own version of lyrics.
Oh, that's
And-
wonderful.
My name's Becky Boyd.
Every entrance, like each scene, is a different holiday.
Holiday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And one of the fun things about Crystal is that she dresses up for every holiday that you've heard of, and even some you may not have heard of. So
What's your
every
favorite
entrance-
song? I heard the bells.
Groundhog's Day.
And this is Becky's first play, by the way. She
Yes.
should mention that.
This is her very first play.
Congratulations.
And you're-
And thanks to
doing
all
great.
these wonderful ladies and this great director. It's been so much fun.
Oh, she is fun.
And I'm sure you're an extrovert as well, just like all these other women. You,
Ooh, I don't
as
know.
as a child, were you shy, or that's what they were telling me? I was so surprised. And the gentlemen too, that they were shy, and it was kind of a challenge to themselves to get.
It
up
is,
and
because and especially because all these ladies are so fabulous.
Um,
No, seriously. I mean, when we were just sitting around reading it at first, it's like I got so drawn into it. It's like, oh. It was wonderful because they're so good. And I thought, I just hope I can hold up my end.
She does it then some.
you
She's very
shine
good.
like
Oh,
a star.
they're just, I'll pay you later.
Okay.
And I love your costume. Let's see, are you
Oh,
dressed
she has a
for
bunch of them.
Valentine's Day, right? Even with the pink
She's
hair.
cute.
I took my wings off. And I left my
Otherwise
bow and
you can't.
arrow back.
Yeah.
Almost got everybody here,
Do you
but
wanna-
we've just been joined by Mr. Robert Craig, and he can introduce himself and tell a little bit about his character from here.
Hi, I am playing Bobby Dwayne Dillahunts, who is the love interest for Shirley Thompson.
He broke my heart.
I did. Not really, but you have to come see the show to see how it works out.
Mhm.
And I also happen to be related to the director slightly. But anyway, no, it's been a fun experience. It's been a lot of fun. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy the show because it's, especially I think a lot of women will, because it really kind of speaks to the female experience. I know there's times when I'm sitting there as an actor on stage and I'm listening to them talk and I'm thinking, oh, men are so much simpler. It's a common thing I tell my wife as I say, we're simple people. We really are. It's just pretty much what's for dinner.
Focus.
Where do I sleep? That's it. But no, it's a lot of fun. It's a funny show, and everybody's great in it. We're having a good time.
Good. And your wife's the director, Joy.
Yes, she is.
Oh, Joy, have you had any specific challenges with this?
With having my husband as part of my cast,
With any of it, yes, and including that, yes.
I have to hold back at home.
I
No,
get notes on the way home.
yes. No, this is once we got our set designer, things have been going very smoothly. I do have a really wonderful cast. I love this show. It's really funny, but it's also got some real heart to it. It kind of reminded me when I first read it of Steel Magnolias. It's got that kind of like wonderful, crazy characters, but there's real heart there. I love the mature love stories because we all are, well, not we all, but we're living that. Most of us are married, and we all had a path to get there, and love does win. But yeah, I love that, and I love the friendship of the ladies. That's the anchor of this show, and I just love to see these women rooting for each other, encouraging one another, taking care of one another when they're down. It really comes out, and I think it's one of the highlights of the show because the ladies are so close and so loving and so funny and real. They get pretty earthy. But that's real ladies. I mean, there's a little bit of raunchy humor, but that's how ladies are, when we're together. But no, I love the misunderstandings from, and grudges that are, the misunderstanding and grudges that were started in childhood and they're persisting, 40 years later. and they have to be untangled. And so, yeah, it's really involving. I mean, it's a wonderful story, great characters, and funny. That's my pitch.
Joy, you want to tell us when opening night is and how you can get tickets? And
Yes. I'm thinking maybe I should pull out a flyer. Guys, help me out here. I know when the
well,
show
I can
runs.
edit. You want me to? Do we have something
It's
around with the
January
dates on it?
20th.
There's a
Yes.
poster on the
Friday.
wall
It's right
up
there.
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays.
January
7.
20th.
It opens January 20th and it runs through February 4th. You can buy tickets at the theater box office, but you also, and probably more conveniently, can buy them online. Available online at mctnv.com. And that stands for Mesquite Community Theater Nevada.com. So mctnv.com. Or you can buy them at the Mesquite Fine Arts Center, and they're open 10 to 4, 6 days a week.
6 days.
Or at the theater box office 1 hour before showtime. So we hope you come out. It's a wonderful show. I think you're going to laugh and maybe shed a little tear or two, and just really have a great time.
Hey, well, thank you guys for being on the Art Box today.
Thank you
for having us.
Really
I
appreciate it.
This was pretty fun, wasn't it, Linda?
It was fun. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
meeting all of you. I can hardly wait to come see the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And we'll be here. Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
You guys want to sing something for us real quick?
Start
We don't
your
sing.
Christo Carol that we
Well,
sing.
Well, at the end. Oh,
Should we?
Yeah.
what?
Because we never said the name of the day spot. Spotty Dog.
Spotty Da.
Spotty
So,
Da.
okay, here we
Spotty
go.
Da song. Okay.
Here you guys
Oh,
sing.
come get a facial. Make yourself feel special. Oh, come get a facial at Spotty Da.
Friendship and laughter, hugs and cookies after. Your skin deserves a treat, dear. The ladies are so sweet, dear. They'll even do your feet here at Spotty Da.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Yeah, you were too hot. That's okay. But you don't get to sing it, that's why.
I get to sing it. Yeah, I had to turn it.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank
Thank you.